Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into the UEFA Europa Conference League Final 2025.
Absolutely. We've been looking through the previews. It's looking like a really interesting matchup.
Okay, so Wednesday, May 28th. It's a 9 p.m. Central European Time kickoff.
Right, and it's at the Tarsiski Arena. That's in Wrocław, Poland.
And the teams. Chelsea, with Enzo Maresca in charge.
Against Manuel Pellegrini's Real Betis. Yeah.
So our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear. Dig into the previews, pull out the key info, the insights,
Exactly. Let's unpack it. Chelsea, for their route to the final, seemed pretty emphatic.
Oh, definitely. That 5-1 aggregate win over Djurgården's IF.
Yeah.
Very dominant display.
It really was. But there's this other layer to it for Chelsea, this kind of historical thing.
Ah, okay. Yeah, tell me about that. What's the big deal there?
Well, get this. They could become the first club ever to win all 4 major UEFA trophies.
All 4. You mean Champions League, Europa League?
Yeah. Old Cup, Winners' Cup, and now potentially the Conference League. It's huge, a proper piece of history.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That certainly ramps up the stakes for them, doesn't it?
Massively. Now, switching gears to Real Betis, their semifinal was much more of a nail-biter.
Right. Against Fiorentina. That was tight.
Super tight. 4-3 on aggregate. It really showed their grit. They had to fight for that one.
And you have to think about what this means for them as a club.
Oh, absolutely. It's a massive milestone. Their first ever European final. Imagine the buzz around the club, the fans.
Yeah, incredible. So the previews, they seem to lean towards Chelsea as favorites, mostly because of that European experience and the history angle.
Yeah, that seems to be the general feeling. I mean, Chelsea have been successful in Europe more recently. That experience counts in these big games.
And Maresca seems focused.
Definitely. He's talked about this final being crucial for building like a winning mentality. They're taking it very seriously.
Okay, but Betis aren't just there to make up the numbers, right? I saw something about preparation time.
That's a really good point, a potentially key factor. Betis played their last league match on a Friday.
Whereas Chelsea played on Sunday.
Exactly. So Betis get, 2 extra days?
Yeah.
For rest, recovery, specific tactical prep. That could actually be a significant advantage this late in the season.
Interesting. How Chelsea managed that quick turnaround. That's something to watch.
For sure. And then there's the man in the dugout for Betis, Pellegrini.
Ah, yes. Manuel Pellegrini. He's seen it all, hasn't he? Plenty of big European nights under his belt.
Loads of experience. He's, generally quite calm, very tactically smart. That could be vital in a final.
His experience versus Maresca's perhaps newer energy.
Could be. Pellegrini knows how to set up a team for these occasions, how to maybe frustrate a team like Chelsea.
So even if Chelsea are the favorites, maybe deservedly on paper, the previews are basically saying, hold on, expect a proper contest.
Pretty much. Betis are absolutely capable of causing an upset. It's not a foregone conclusion by any means.
Like a classic final narrative, the experienced favorite versus the determined newcomer.
Something like that, yeah. And we should probably mention the referee, too, Ifan Pelcho from Bosnia and Herzegovina. He'll play his part in how it all flows.
Okay, right. So, summing it all up, Chelsea chasing that unique, historical, clean sweep.
Against Real Betis, who are living the dream in their first ever European final.
Quite the contrast. Makes for a fascinating story in Wrocław.
Definitely. History beckons for one, a dream comes true for the other.
Okay, so here's a final thought for you, our listener. We've talked about Chelsea's historical goal, Betis's potential edge in prep time, Pellegrini's experience. Thinking about all that, what single factor do you reckon will be the most decisive? What will actually swing it on the night?